Let's try it again.
Gee, it sure is boring around here.
I agree, Link. I agree. So that 53 is because I didn't get any of the snowballs from the 3 guys there. So my snowball count is going to be really tight. I'm going to have to do a pretty tight piece of avoidance on one of the flame divers at the end, but I should be okay. Nope. That was dumb. We'll see what our time looks like at Nortanka 2. Unless it's really bad, I'm not going to reset just because I need practice, but doing pretty well. I had one run that was on PB pace going into Ganon's Lair, even though it was not a great run, and then I had a really bad Ganon's Lair. But not too bad. I'm trying out a little bit of a new strat for my resource management. How are you doing tonight, CDI 3DO? I do not yet have a 3DO. But I have thought about getting one, because buying weird consoles is sort of a problem I have. Thanks. So this split we are going to lose some time because I got hit on the first screen and I had to manually walk over and kill our friend. But we should still be okay. As long as I make that. Oops, shit. So we might be less okay now. We'll find out. There we go. So this time is not good, but we'll keep going, just cause, and I have ample time to save later. Yeah. I need to go through and play some of the games for the CDI that I haven't yet. Not so much this past year, but in 2017, I did a lot of pickups for my CDI collection, and there's a bunch of stuff I haven't even played yet. though last year I did pick up a copy of Plunderball, one of the, I think it was just straight up a homebrew and not a unreleased game that was made in the early 2000s, I want to say. And I found out last week there's actually a new homebrew that got ported over to the CDI recently, so I want to pick that up and play it. Collecting for this system is so annoying though, because there's such a vast library of titles, and what is and isn't a game isn't always abundantly clear. So I have a lot of miscellaneous infotainment titles that may or may not count toward as a game. Oh, Wacky Worlds is fun. It's you can tell it's a prototype and it's super buggy and it just sort of falls apart in certain spots, but it could have been an interesting game. Hotel Mario is actually is very frustrating but pretty fun. I think once I get this game and or Wanda Gamelon to the point where I'm okay with them, I'm going to try playing Pyramid Adventure. Because everyone wants to play a video game based around the food pyramid. And from the way that the game was made, it looked like it was going to be the first in a series of games, because it's like Pyramid Adventure Part 1 Grains, but there were no other parts to it. Yeah. One of the ones that was ridiculous and kind of fun, though it was more ambitious than the stuff was capable of, was the interactive Thunder in Paradise game, the old 90s TV show starring Hulk Hogan. It's just sort of a light gun shoot the bad guys sort of game, but it is or at least I've found it extremely hard and very, very short. But the clips and things from the TV show are awesome. Because every video game needs more Hulk Hogan in it. Hey, we got the bell. Yeah. Nice. It's probably the one of the better light gun games that they made for the CDI. Mad Dog McCree was like, especially the second one, was almost unplayable. What's the other one I'm thinking? There's one more I'm thinking of. Like, the name is escaping me right now. That was not the greatest. Come on. Hey, the rocks weren't in the way this time. And down to the left is Spearfish. Duck. And duck. Stab. Awesome. Thanks for swinging by. And thanks for the follow. Try to stream at least 2-3 times a week, and if recent streams are an indication, it's like 80% CDI stuff, so. Have a great night. Or day, wherever you are. I thought I almost died in the fairy fountain, which is possible. There is a spot in the waterfall that just falls through and you end up in the lake. Come on. Get up. Thank you. Get up. Thank you. That's so this split's gonna be. Wow. I haven't done that in a long time. So we're probably losing like almost 30 seconds here. But screw it, let's just keep going. Yeah, we're gonna be like 25-30 seconds behind here. I guess it's only 20, but still, not great. I have the rope already equipped, so I don't need to switch menus. I swear I was at half a heart, not a full heart here. So we're gonna save a bit of time here. I guess that was only 3 seconds. We have time to save in Saragon because I took a death in my last in my PB. So since this run is bad, we're gonna YOLO a little bit and normally I would probably just take a death here to make sure I know I wasn't gonna die, but the YOLO worked. Yeah. Especially since there were 2 of them there. If I had gotten hit, I would have gotten hit twice and I would have died. But seeing as I was almost 20 seconds behind, I figured it was worth the risk. Let's see, I forgot to check how much money I have. I need 60. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I needed 80. Or I needed 90, so I was actually close, but 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So that time save there was all from not having to do another grind. We'll see if it works out. I think I have enough supplies to make it through the rest of the game, but we'll find out. And honestly, I think I could get through with only 2 bombs there. But I had the money, so I decided to use it. Okay, I'm gonna take an intentional death here, so we can get our beam sword back. death just back to the start of the stage. Got the boat skip twice, that's nice. It's not a very hard clip, but I tend to walk to the wrong spot. You basically, all you have to do is be standing in the right spot, and it'll clip over instead of having to go around. Which I think if you get it twice only saves you like 2 seconds, but I just like calling it boat skip because of Ocarina of Time. And again, for people who didn't know, our splits are actually better than they look right now because I have a 40-second time loss in the second to last split that I can definitely clear if I don't take a death. So I can't rope up there. I hope that doesn't put me too low on ropes. Should have 6-ish here. So I do have one fireball to spare too, so we'll use that on the first Abominum. Much less of a YOLO this time because I have more health and I have Beam Sword the whole time. I keep forgetting to pick up that blue ruby. I keep trying to think if I'm one ruby too short because of that testing out that spot in Fortress Center, but or rope too short. But I don't think I am. It's really annoying that this rock here requires a power glove to break, because otherwise I would have to switch menus twice. But the only other option would be to do the 80% strat of using 10 bombs to blow it up, which would cost a fortune. I got the clip pretty quick. I do need to switch back to bombs, though. Damn. I did not think I'd lose that much time there. Though my Glutko was really good in my PB. Alright, so here I'm going to take an intentional death. Just because it's faster than getting out the water of life. Nice, that was like the perfect Lupe. And Hermit's flat. It all comes down to this. Whew. I'm on the wrong item, but that's okay. Yeah, there we go. So I have the bell equipped by mistake, so I'm going to use the bell first and then the bombs. And I probably won't be looking at chat much through this section. I hope you understand. So as long as I don't screw anything up too badly here, I should be okay. Come on. Thank you. I'll take it even with the damage. And because I took damage, I'm going to take an intentional death right here. Oh, I had plenty of rope. I was also supposed to bell before I did that, so I've got to use one more menu than I wanted. So barring anything stupid, this might be a 31. I thought I was going to throw it away there.
Why'd you do that?